And that's because, and Father Tom will tell you this all day long, but reverence is not necessarily about faith. It could be about trust, it could be about faith, it could be about religion. But you can be reverent about the work that you're doing. You can be reverent about the space around you. And I think, that reverent as a point of the Scout Law kind of encompasses the previous 11, where you're putting them all together. You're making it all into kind of one word, because reverent includes being, kind to the spaces around you, the work that you're doing, the people around you. It involves being loyal. It involves being thrifty. Maybe you're reverent to your money. I'm reverent to the bag. But it also includes, I feel like it kind of encompasses everything that we do. And I feel like it's a really great, sticker slogan to put on the whole thing, to say, hey, we care. Like, this is important to us. This is, we care about this. This is something I care about. And again, doesn't have to be about your faith. It could be. But I care about a lot of things. And I think that's a great way to think about it.
In life, without understanding that there's a higher power, and again, I think it's up to each person individually, but we have to realize that we are not the be-all, end-all. Is that without that realization, I think that life doesn't have as much meaning. If we are all that there is in this world, I think that cheapens life, and the realization that there is a higher power. And again, I'm not saying what that is or who that is, and I think it's up to each individual to decide that for themselves. But the idea that there actually, that there is a higher power, and belief in that higher power, I think gives your life more meaning, and gives you more meaning, and makes your life more valuable.
Reverent, I would have to say the most important point of the Scout Law is reverent. And a lot of people can interpret that mean reverent to God. I like to think of it as reverent to a higher power, a higher calling, reverent to other people, this planet, our use of resources, how we treat everybody. Because without reverence, it's in mockery. And I think that it's important to be reverent and have respect. And yeah, because I think reverent really encompasses a good portion of the Scout Law already.
I'm 65 years old now, and a scout as reverent has meant more to me now than it did earlier. And I think it's just important to be in awe of the great world we live in, and the many fine people that are in this world, in spite of all the bad news we hear in media. I think there are a lot of good people, and just the beauty of this world, of this planet that we live on. I think that it makes me pause and be more appreciative of this the greater spaceship Earth that we're riding on. So that's the Scout Law that and I think being reverent helps us focus on things like that.